Guys, this movie got 0 out of 10 stars. Hey, what's up fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today, if you guys are squeamish, if you guys are grossed out easy, if you don't like blood and gore, if you don't like nasty, if you guys are not a part of that kind of thing, please skip this video. It is going to get real bloody up in here real fast. Thank you. I've given you time. If you're still here, this is your fault. This movie was advertised as like one of the most disturbing movies of 2018. Okay, so it just started. The music is actually terrifying. Oh my god, it actually scared me! Okay. We're okay. Nope. We'll get to that. If you guys have seen my video from a few weeks ago about the anthology, don't watch this. This is another video just like this. However, I will be clipping in my actual real-time reactions while I was watching the movie. While I talk to you about this movie, while I show you clips of this movie. You get it? You feel me? Okay, now that that's over and done with, if you guys did not watch that video, an anthology is a movie of shorter films all put together to make one larger movie. Some of them have the same themes, some of them don't, some of them, like this one, are just, So there are 4 little short films in this movie, and it makes up to be about an hour and a half long, just under an hour and a half long. I will give you my full review at the end. The first short film is called Stylist, and this was actually my favorite one because I feel for the character. I did hair. I, worked in a salon setting, and, well, there are just those clients that have beautiful hair that you want for yourself. This short film is only 11 minutes long, and it's quite effective for what it is. It's about a girl who works at a salon, and she, I believe what I've gathered, is quite either lonely or quite unhappy with her appearance. So what she does is, after hours, has a client come in, and eventually she will offer them a glass of wine. Obviously, the wine has been spiked, and after they are out cold, she begins to scalp them and take their hair, like Buffalo Bill style. See, she was just scalped, but it looked like a wig. Like, it literally looked like a lace front wig, and I don't know, man. That was some Buffalo Bill shit. Being that The Silence of the Lambs is like my favorite movie of all time, I was a fan of this. This little short film had amazing, amazing camera work. That is one thing that definitely drew me in. I was very impressed by the camera work. It had a really good use of classical music to really set the scene. Like I said with the scalping, there was an unexpected twist. This film also had a great use of suspense. It really built up to what you were watching, and the gore, I'm conflicted about the gore in this movie because at first the blood looks brown. And this brought me back to Saw 7, the one that came out before Jigsaw, the 3D one. All of the blood in that movie was legitimately pink, and I was like, this is not believable at all. So a combination of that and the fact that the sound effects were incredibly cheesy took away from the effect of the movie. You feel me? Anyways, the main takeaway of this for me is people always want what they can't have. And that is what I gathered from this segment. Okay, so I really hate that I'm about to have to relive this while I edit this. But the second one here is called Ink. And I had the most trouble watching this one. And I normally don't have to look away for things except for things that have to do with fingernails, teeth, eyeballs, and Achilles tendons. Those are the 4 main things that make me squeamish when I'm watching a movie. This had nothing to do with any of that. So this short film is not actually a short film. It's quite long. It was just about 20 minutes long. When it starts, it's very ominous. It's very ominous through the whole film. There is no dialogue at all. Very, very, very weird music. And what it's basically about is this man who is fascinated by tattoos, and specifically other people's tattoos. And the way that he acquires these tattoos is he essentially is cutting tattoos off of people's bodies, cutting off his skin in the place that he wants these tattoos, and then sewing other people's skin onto his body to let it heal. At one point, it becomes infected, and I can't. Like, I can physically tell that that was a prosthetic, but that was a lot to watch. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, the gore in this one is convincing. It's convincing. I feel like there is about to be a really gross reveal, and I'm feeling it. You know, like when you say something really gross and like you get that feeling like underneath your stomach and you're like, because oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I just watched that. Oh my god. Oh my. Stop it. Oh my god. Guys, I'm usually okay with gore, but like, no. I'm sticking Q-tips into like wounds. I can't do it. If he eats it, I'm done. If he eats this, I'm done. I truly don't think I have been in like so much discomfort watching a movie in so long. God, he's cleaning his wounds with Windex.
Hear that? That's him ripping his stomach open. I can't watch this one. Oh my god.
This is like truly the first thing to make me feel like this in a long time. Oh my god, he ripped the tattoos right off his body. Guys, I can't. I've been affected. Why did I choose to? It said watch if you dare, bitch. I watched if I dared not. One thing you guys will notice in this movie is the themes. So you'll notice in the beginning, it starts off very, very dark. The whole theme of the movie is dark. The setting is dark. And once he starts to get what he wants, starts to, you know, acquire the things that's making him happy, his room starts to light up until the very end. You know what? I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I'm just gonna show it to you. Beware. I'm sorry. I had to do it to him. I truly think that this was the best movie. Out of all four of the movies, this one was very, very effective. It's been 3 days since I watched that entire movie and I can't stop thinking about it. It's really messing me up. The third film is called Foodie. It's actually so freaking long. It takes up almost the whole runtime of the movie. I skipped it. I just skipped to the end of it because it was a waste of my time. The acting makes you feel like you're watching a really bad late 80s to early 90s porno, and it's so awkward to watch. And for some reason, they had to like put a BDSM twist into this cannibal story, and it's just like, what the fuck am I watching? This one is an actual mess, and the acting is terrible. And why are we getting into BDSM? So if you guys are interested in some really bad acting and, you know, BDSM/cannibalism, that one's for you. Guy just left his window open in his car and just left with a bottle of wine in the front seat. Ginger, I swear to God. It is super like B-movie status, and don't get me wrong, B-movies are great, but this one was just something else.
I paired the scallop with this impressive little sparkler from Spain via de Borgia, mostly because I thought the terroir of a Bourgogne would have been too overpowering. The delicacy of the scallop seemed to call for something a bit more flighty.
And like, I have my notes right here, and like my notes for this movie was Kitchen X, such cheesy acting, BDSM. I can't read my writing, but it just says bad. So, if that is any indication. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna skip this one because this one is absolutely terrible. Absolutely fucking dreadful. Okay, so I skipped to the end. They're all cannibals. I felt it coming. I know a cannibal movie when I see one, but this one was terribly, terribly done. Terribly done. It was literally the biggest waste of my time in the whole world, and I understand why this movie maybe got 0 out of 10 because of that segment right there. The last movie in this series of movies is probably my second favorite, and it's called Goblin. It's short and sweet. It's very funny. Essentially, it's about a man who is going back to where his trauma began as a child. And the trauma is that
masturbation was the most sinful thing you could do in that household. And if you gave into such devilish behavior, the goblin would get you.
Let me tell you, more bad acting, but super comedic. If they would have put one more scary movie, like one more scary sequence into this anthology and made this one in place of Foodie, that would have been really good comedic relief, and then to have like it end on a really scary note would have been way better to do. I'm really dissatisfied that it ended in 4 movies. Okay, back to the movie. This is some backwards motherfucking Beetlejuice shit. What the fuck? Like it stated, it pretty much, if you were in that house, I'm guessing if you're a little boy and you were like, you know, the goblin will come and bite off your man parts, and, well... And can we just touch on the way the security guard holds his phone in this movie? Because, like, who the fuck are you?
Well, shit.
What the hell are you doing?
So there was only 4 movies in this anthology, and... I'm not impressed, but I wouldn't give it a 0. I would give it like a 3. Because the first one actually was okay, the second one was fucking disturbing, 3 was terrible, 4 was like, comedic relief, but like, terrible. This was a waste of my hour. I mean, if you guys are like true horror anthology fans like I am, go ahead and give it a shot, but like, what the fuck did I just watch? Okay, so let's talk about the movie overall. I wouldn't give it a 0 out of 10. In my personal opinion, I would give it a 4.5 out of 10. And that is because I think the first 2 segments really carried the movie. Useless. That 3rd segment was absolutely useless, waste of my time. 4th was, you know, it was funny and it was good. But most disturbing movie of 2018, no. If you guys want to see a video of what I think would be the most disturbing movie or movies of 2018, let me know. But a lot of the stuff just came off cheesy because of the acting. And I think that they were trying to hype up this movie like they always do for horror movies. And you know what? Like, you guys saw my first impressions right after I watched the movie, so I don't know. I love horror movies. I love anything horror. I love anthologies so much. So obviously I'm gonna keep watching whatever comes out, but this one I could have done without. Especially the one where he tears his skin off. Oh, that fucked me up. So this is a relatively new movie. It was like all the reviews and people talking about it on Reddit, and like there's no information on IMDb about it. There's not really a trailer for it on YouTube. There's not really any information about this movie. And like when I first found it, Marcel's like, be careful, you're gonna get a virus. Because it says watch if you dare, you know. But I think that's the whole like, ooh, watch if you dare. Well, I dared, bitch, and I would like a refund. One thing I will state is I'm pretty sure that in the beginning, it shows the names of the movies out of order. And it plays them not in the same order that it says. Also, one thing I did notice was, you know how in a movie, it always has end credits? Well, at the end of this entire movie, it shows all the end credits for all 4 movies. So, pro tip, you can skip that if you end up watching this. So, would I recommend it? Yes, if you are a horror fan and you like to be grossed out and scared. If you do not like to be grossed out and scared and you are not a horror fan, please stay away from this movie. I warned you. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to be spooked some more, I plan on making way more videos like this. And I'm very passionate about horror and scary things, and I love it. So, that is all for me for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Sayonara, suckers.